Hey friends, welcome to English Podcast for Listening and Speaking. Quick question, what's a good place to meet real locals without feeling awkward on the very first hello?
Great opener. I'd try a cafe with a community board, then ask, where do people usually hang out after work around here? Any regular spots you'd recommend for beginners?
I love how that sounds curious but not pushy, and today's episode dives into exactly that, how to network with locals so friendships, tips, and belonging actually happen.
Why it matters. Locals unlock the map, under the map shortcuts to opportunities, volunteer gigs, weekend markets, even quiet corners to breathe. Networking can become a gentle daily habit.
And for language nerds like us, we'll practice friendly question forms inside real scenes cafes, street markets, co-working spaces, no grammar formulas, just lines that feel natural in your mouth.
Quick invitation before we roll deeper. If this helps you sound braver, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps other learners find this safe, curious community.
And drop a comment later. What's your friendliest local opener in your city? Share the exact sentence. Someone somewhere will borrow your words and whisper thanks.
Okay, picture a corner cafe. You've just arrived in a new city. Instead of freezing, you breathe and ask, what's a good place to try local food near here?
Notice the rhythm, what's a good place? Near here. Smooth, kind, curious. If they light up, you follow with, where do people usually hang out after work around here?
That word usually is gold. It respects patterns. You're not begging secrets, you're honoring routines. Etiquette and English join hands when you ask that way.
Quick micro role play. I'm walking to the counter. I smile, hi, I'm new. What's a good place for live music that locals actually love, not touristy, maybe cozy?
Nice. If staff says, try Lantern Alley on Thursdays, you mirror calmly, thank you. When's the best time to arrive? Earlier crowd more relaxed than later?
Ah, yes, comparatives wrapped in warmth, more relaxed than later guides mood, not price. You're really saying I value conversation over shouting.
Exactly. And if they recommend a place, add a small personal detail. I volunteer at the clinic nearby, could you recommend a quick snack spot locals swear by?
The personal detail builds trust. You're a person, not a transaction. And volunteering weaves into networking beautifully. Community service introduces you to people who already care.
Grammar inside the moment question forms carry you. What's a good place? Where do people usually? Could you recommend? How early should I arrive? When's the best time? Natural, portable, friendly.
Here's a tiny pronunciation nudge. Let questions glide like soft music. Could you recommend a weekend market? Don't punch recommend. Let the last syllable fall like a feather.
Emotions belong too. If your voice shakes, name it lightly. Sorry, first day jitters. How do folks usually start conversations here? Vulnerability turns walls into doors.
Market's next. You smell grilled corn. You grin, wow, that aroma. Where do people usually eat around here? Is there a spot cheaper than the River Cafe but still lively?
The cheaper than phrase is practical, not stingy. You're signaling constraints with respect. Locals appreciate honest parameters. It saves everyone time and disappointment.
Co-working space scene. You roll your chair, hey, I'm Emily. What's a good corner for focused work with fewer calls? Also, where do people usually grab lunch afternoon?
Someone points to the quiet zone and a noodle shop. You follow up, thanks. When's the best time to avoid the lunch rush? Earlier crowd friendlier than later?
Body language is grammar too. Soften your eyes, tilt your head slightly, keep shoulders relaxed. Your posture says I'm open, not demanding, even before the first syllable lands.
Tiny empathy move. If the person looks busy, give them an exit. Thanks for the tip, no need to explain further. You can slip a smile and step back graciously.
Emotional buy-in moment belonging grows through small repeats. The barista recognizes your hello. The librarian remembers your gentle question. The city starts knowing your name.
Here's another micro role play. Cafe to live music, as promised. You, hi, quick question. What's a good spot for live music nearby? Staff, Lantern Alley. You, lovely, when's the mellow set?
Staff, Thursdays at 7. You, perfect, how early should I arrive to get a seat? Earlier crowd more welcoming than late night, right? Staff nods. You've built clarity with kindness.
Then a soft courtesy close. Thank you so much. I'll try Thursday. If I see you, I'll wave from the quiet table. Simple, human, no clinginess.
Audience check-in. What's your go-to opener in your city? Type it word for word in the comments. Maybe write the place to station, park, bakery, so others can copy courage.
Speaking of courage, networking isn't hunting, it's gardening. You plant small questions, water with gratitude, and return. Time grows roots where pressure only snaps branches.
Beautiful. And if someone offers help, reflect it back. Thanks for recommending Lantern Alley. I appreciate you saving me from tourist traps. Gratitude makes introductions unforgettable.
Another useful line for markets. Could you recommend a stall where regulars eat? Regulars is a friendly keyword. It signals you respect the community pulse.
Transportation version. Hi there. Does this bus go to Harbor Market? Thanks. Where do people usually get off for the fresh fruit stalls? And when's the best time before crowds attack?
Your humor is doing work. A small laugh softens grammar edges and invites conversation. Language lives longer when it smiles.
Now a mini scene at a volunteer sign-in desk. Hi, I'm new. Where should I check in? Also, who usually shows newcomers around? I don't want to block hallways.
The phrase "who usually shows newcomers around" gives structure. You're asking for the local system, not a favor. Much easier for helpers to say yes.
Sometimes you'll hear, try the Riverside. You can ask, is the Riverside more relaxed than the plaza? I'm still getting used to noise. Comparatives with emotional clarity.
If tips arrive fast, summarize to confirm. Okay, Thursday 7. Lantern Alley. Arrive early. Noodle shop on Pine for lunch. Did I catch that right? Summaries reduce misunderstandings beautifully.
And if you mishear a name, own it kindly. Sorry, could you say the street again slowly? I want to pronounce it correctly. Respect rides on details.
Quick CTA reminder: if this episode earns your like, please share it with a friend who's moving cities. Your share might become their first warm conversation tomorrow.
And tell us below what's one local spot in your city that travelers always miss. Your comment could be the secret door someone needs this week.
We promised emotional honesty. I've panicked too. First time in Lisbon, I muttered hi so quietly, even the coffee machine ignored me. Then I tried, where do people usually sit?
Ha, I've done that whisper panic. The miracle is trying again. Language is forgiving when your intention is generous. Locals feel generosity before they decode every word.
Final micro roleplay to cement the flow. You, excuse me. What's a good neighborhood market for Saturday? Passerby. Birch Lane. You, brilliant, when's the best time? Earlier, quieter than midday?
Passerby. 8:30. You. Thank you. Any stall you'd recommend? I'm chasing real flavors, not postcards. Passerby laughs. Aunt May's dumplings. You, noted, can't wait.
See the pattern: curiosity, care, comparatives, gratitude, gentle exit. Each step is small, repeatable, and human. That's networking with locals without weird pressure.
And this is our bridge to Section 2 openers that work anywhere, with tiny pronunciation nudges, body language hints, and another roleplay from bus stop chat to a friendly invite.
Stay with us. Your next hello is already taking shape. The more you practice these questions, the more your city will answer back with smiles and directions.
Okay friends, let's get practical. You want openers that land softly anywhere: cafe, market, bus stop, without sounding rehearsed, curiosity first, pressure never, and kindness braided through every syllable.
Start with this gentle classic. What's a good place to try local food near here? The near here keeps it friendly. You're not demanding secrets, just inviting a small, helpful pointer.
If they answer quickly, glide to a pattern question. Where do people usually hang out after work around here? Usually respects routines. Locals love sharing comfortable rhythms, not tourist checklists.
When you want weekend tips, try. Could you recommend a weekend market that locals really enjoy? The really enjoy adds warmth. It says you value feelings, not just stars or ratings.
Pronunciation nudge. Let your question float. Could you recommend a weekend market? Let the last word fall softly. Sharp endings can sound tense. Gentler endings feel open, curious, grateful.
Body language matters. Angle your shoulders slightly. Leave space for exit. Let eyes smile. Your posture says, I'll listen, and I'll step back quickly if you're busy. Respect travels faster than words.
Cafe roleplay. You, hi there, new in town. What's a good place for breakfast that locals love? Staff, corner spoon. You, thanks, when's the best time? Earlier crowd more relaxed than late rush.
Beautiful. Notice the comparative more relaxed than. You're comparing moods, not status. It steers expectations. You prefer conversation over noise, and locals can tailor advice to your preference.
Bus stop roleplay. You, excuse me, does this bus go to Old Market? Rider, yes. You, thanks. Where do people usually get off for the spice stalls? Also, when is it less crowded than midday?
If the rider smiles, add a tiny connector. Appreciate it. Are there regulars who meet near the fountain? Regulars signals respect for the community. You're asking for culture, not only coordinates.
Street market roleplay. You, wow, that aroma. Could you recommend a stall that's cheaper than the riverside cafes but still lively? Vendor chuckles. You, perfect. How early should I arrive for shorter lines?
If you sense hesitation, give an escape door. Thank you already. I won't take more time. I'll try what you suggested. Walk away kindly. Comfort today invites conversation tomorrow.
Co-working roleplay. You, hey, I'm Emily. What's a good corner for quiet calls? Member, back room. You, thanks. Where do people usually grab lunch afternoon? Noodle shop on Pine. You, noted earlier better than 1 o'clock?
Tiny clarity trick. Repeat essentials aloud once. Noodle shop on Pine. Earlier than 1. Repeating prevents mishearing. You're showing care. People feel respected when their advice gets treated like something precious.
Social signal checklist. Soft tone, patient pauses, open hands. You can even add a small laugh. First week nerves. Any beginner, friendly meetup. Letting nerves exist makes you approachable, not awkward.
Openers for artsy scenes. What's a good spot for live music that locals actually love? Where do people usually stand for better sound? Could you recommend a Thursday venue calmer than the Riverside stage?
Sports field version. Hey, learning the ropes. Who usually organizes pickup games? When's the friendliest hour for newcomers? Is the earlier crowd more welcoming than the late-night regulars? Curiosity without intrusion.
Quick audience question. Which opener sounds most natural in your city, and why? Share your sentence and your city below. Your example becomes someone else's courage in another time zone.
Language rhythm tip. Place please thoughtfully. Could you recommend a market? Please feels polite, but crowding every sentence with please can sound stiff. Vary it with thanks. Appreciate it. That helps a lot.
Noticing energy matters. If someone's rushed, pivot to a micro opener. Where's the nearest tram platform? Thank you. Then step aside. Micro success beats forced bonding every hour of the day.
Corridor chat. You, hi, quick question. Where do people usually grab coffee before orientation? Staff, kiosk outside. You, thank you. When's the best time to skip lines? Earlier than 8 or after 11?
You can soften requests with I'm trying to learn the local scene. Could you recommend a bookstore where regulars meet? Trying frames you as a learner. Locals love mentoring learners.
Smiles open doors. You don't need a grin marathon, just light eyes, relaxed jaw, steady breath. The body says, I will listen. The language becomes a river, not a hammer.
Two-step opener for markets. What's a good stall for seasonal fruit? Follow with how do I ask for a small portion politely? You're learning language and manners together. People feel honored by your care.
If the answer includes names, echo respectfully. Thanks, Aunt May's dumplings. I'll look for her sign. Echoing names builds connection. Names are small bridges you can actually walk across.
Another audience prompt. In your city, where do regulars gather? A bench, a bakery corner, a temple courtyard? Drop your landmark and a friendly line you'd use there. Help the community map itself.
Now a mini scene from bus stop to gentle invite. You, thanks for the directions. Rider, no problem. You, if you're around Saturday, a few of us explore the weekend market totally casual. Interested?
Notice the hedges if you're around. A few of us, totally casual. Hedges reduce pressure. You're offering, not recruiting. If they decline, answer warmly. No worries. Thanks again for the route tip.
Pronunciation nudge. Stress the meaningful word. Where do people usually hang out after work? Give usually a soft lift. Too heavy and it sounds demanding. Light and it sounds genuinely curious.
Cafe table micro roleplay. You. New here, what's a good place for affordable lunch? Staff. Bento alley. You. Lovely earlier crowd calmer than 1 o'clock crunch. Staff laughs. You. Thank you. You resqued my day.
When someone shares a favorite, ask for timing wisdom. When's the best time to go? That question signals you respect schedules and staff. Local kindness often lives inside these quiet timing secrets.
For co-working mixers, try. I'm new, where do people usually stand when the music's too loud? Any corner for actual conversation. You're sculpting sound, not rejecting fun. Subtle, practical, appreciated.
Mindful exit lines keep the door open. Thanks for the tips. I'll try them and report back if we cross paths. Light promise, zero pressure. You're practicing relational minimalism, gentle and sustainable.
If you fumble grammar, keep moving. Sorry, new brain. Where is the Owser? Could you recommend? Listeners forgive form when intention is kind. Perfection scares, sincerity comforts.
Market encore. You. Those oranges look brilliant. Could you recommend a stall cheaper than the corner shop but sweet? Vendor. Booth 12. You. Thanks, when do regulars swing by? Earlier than 10?
Stacking small wins builds momentum. 3 brief chats across a morning feel better than 1 heroic attempt. Consistency turns strangers into familiar faces, then into names, then into neighbors.
Bus to invite full scene. You. Appreciate your help. We're checking the new art lane Saturday. If you enjoy street murals, you could join for 20 minutes. Totally fine if you're busy though.
If they smile and say maybe, answer with clarity and ease. We'll meet by the north gate at 10. I'll wear a blue cap. If plans change, all good, thanks, either way.
Quick safety compass. Public spaces. Daytime. Small groups. You can ask, is it okay to keep this a group hang? That line protects everyone, including you. Boundaries make invitations feel safe, not strange.
Recap pocket openers you can pack today. What's a good place? Where do people usually? Could you recommend? When's the best time? Is this calmer than? How early should I arrive? All soft, curious, human.
Final audience nudge for this section. Which opener will you try this week, and where? Type the sentence below. Your comment might become someone's first friendly conversation tonight.
We're rolling smoothly now. Next, we'll deepen connection, moving from small talk to shared interests, gentle invitations, and gracious exits. Your questions will turn into tiny plans people actually enjoy.
Let's turn friendly sparks into real connections. Small talk is lovely, but shared moments make friendships. Watch how gentle questions grow into tiny plans people actually keep.
Start by linking to their interest. If someone mentions hiking, lean in lightly. How did you discover that trail? When's the best time to go? Earlier, cooler than afternoon.
Notice the rhythm. How did you discover? When's the best time? Those questions respect their experience. You're honoring their story while collecting practical details you can use.
If they mention a cafe, take it deeper. Who usually goes there? Students, artists, night owls. Is weekday morning calmer than Saturday? Comparisons help you choose scenes that fit your energy.
Cafe micro roleplay. You. The jasmine tea smells amazing. How did you find this place? Barista, my cousin. You. Love that. When's it quieter than lunch? I like soft music and easy conversation.
If the vibe feels open, add a soft connector. Would you mind mapping that on my phone? Quick pin saves me from wandering. Gratitude keeps the request light, not clingy.
Now shift toward invitation without pressure. Suppose they rave about the Saturday art lane. You can say, that sounds perfect. Would you like to join us for 20 minutes this weekend?
The for 20 minutes is magic. It lowers commitment. People fear endless hangs. Short windows feel safe. If they decline, answer warmly, totally fine. Thanks for the tip regardless.
If they hesitate, give them air. You could also say, no worries if not. Would you recommend a time when regulars meet? Sometimes their advice is better than their availability.
Deepening through stories. Ask a why question gently. Why do you like that venue? Better sound, kinder crowd, cheaper than Riverside. Reasons reveal values, and values guide sustainable friendships.
Market scene. Vendor laughs about your fruit obsession. You smile. How did you start this stall? Who usually comes early? Families or chefs? I'm learning rhythms more than bargains.
Cultural sensitivity matters. Some communities value privacy. If eyes close off, back up kindly. Thanks for sharing what you can. I'll keep exploring. Exits can be as graceful as entrances.
Language exchange angle. I'm practicing English and can help with my language too. Do people meet for conversation at the library? When's it quieter than late afternoon?
If interest appears, move to logistics. Would Wednesday evening work, or is Saturday morning better? Offering choices is considerate. Choices respect calendars and reduce social friction.
You can use location clarity to reduce effort. I'll be near the North Gate at 10. Landmark plus time equals calm. Uncertainty ruins courage. Clarity waters it.
Another micro role play. Cafe talk to shared calendar. This bookstore reading sounds great. Would you like to join Friday? I can hold seats for 10 minutes. No pressure if schedules collide.
They say maybe. You smile. Shall we exchange contacts just for logistics? If plans change, I'll message once then vanish. Promising not to spam builds trust immediately.
Some listeners worry about sounding needy. Counter it with purpose. I'm mapping local arts nights. Your tip helps me learn. Purpose reframes your presence as contribution, not consumption.
Volunteering path. I'm joining the park cleanup. Would you like to stop by for the first 15 minutes? Even a hello helps. Making participation bite. Sized invites shy hearts.
Deepen with gratitude loops. After a shared moment, reflect the highlight. That noodle shop tip saved me. The earlier crowd truly was calmer. Appreciation transforms information into relationship.
Small talk topics that bridge naturally. Pets, playlists, neighborhood smells, sunrise spots, bus quirks, then pivot to who usually goes there. When's the best time? Any beginner traps I should avoid?
Ask for story tool. How did you first stumble into that group? Origin stories sparkle. People relive joy. When they feel proud, they connect that pride to you.
Be mindful of context. In temples or clinics, whisper. Outside, use gentle volume. How do people usually greet here? Handshake, nod, small bow. Learning rituals is deep listening with your body.
Invitation wording toolkit. Would you like to join us Saturday? I'll be there anyway. No pressure. The I'll be there anyway removes dependency. You're not fishing for company. You're sharing space.
If you need to decline, do it kindly. Thanks for inviting me. I'll pass this time. Please keep me posted for weekday mornings. Boundaries protect energy and keep future doors open.
Navigating mixed signals. If answers feel short, don't push. Thanks for the info. I'll let you breathe. A light joke softens the exit and preserves dignity for everyone.
Audience question. What's one follow-up question that feels natural where you live? Type it below with your city. Help us hear how your neighborhood talks.
Next role play, Riverwalk to Invitation. That mural is gorgeous. How did you discover this lane? Local, friend. Nice wins it less crowded than sunset. Thinking Saturday morning stroll.
Local, early Saturday best. Brilliant. I'll pass by at 9 with a sketchbook. If you're nearby, say hello. Clear plan, optional connection, zero pressure, dignity intact.
Sometimes you'll get fast trust. Respond with responsibility. If someone shares a sensitive story, hold it gently. Thank you for trusting me. I'll treat that carefully. Kindness is your credential.
Deepening through generosity. Offer small help that doesn't bind. I'm heading to the market. Need anything picked up. Tiny favors build goodwill without creating debt.
Food versions of invitations travel well. I'm sampling dumplings at Aunt May's. Want to try too, and compare. Comparisons create playful missions, not heavy commitments.
Comparative language continues. This street is quieter than the boulevard. The Wednesday crowd is friendlier than Friday. Choosing spaces protects your social battery while keeping doors open.
If you sense shared nerdiness, name it. I love how you notice fonts on posters. Would you like to map the best typefaces downtown? Silly missions become memorable anchors.
Safety and comfort check. I prefer daylight and groups. If we exchange contacts, I'll only message once. You okay with that? Consent language is attractive because it signals maturity.
When you follow up, echo context. Thanks for Lantern Alley. I'll be there at 7. If you swing by, I'll wave from the left corner. Recognizable details reduce friction.
Dealing with last-minute changes. You can text, plans shifted, totally fine if you can't make it. I'll still enjoy the music. Releasing pressure preserves friendship in motion.
Gratitude sandwich after the event. Thanks for the tip. Highlight one sensory detail. Warm lights, soft bass, friendly bartender. Small specifics prove you actually experienced their recommendation.
Cultural sensitivity example. Some folks avoid direct invites. You can say, I'll be at the market between 9 and 10. If our paths cross, I'll say hi. Invitations without hooks.
Deeper sharing questions. Who introduced you to that tradition? What do newcomers usually misunderstand? When do regulars gather? These questions honor the culture's roots and guide your respectful participation.
If someone mentors you, offer reciprocity. Can I buy coffee next time? Or share a map of your neighborhood gems. Reciprocity keeps balance sweet, not transactional.
Troubleshooting awkward moments. If you overshare, step back. That was too much, my bad. Thanks for listening. Humility repairs faster than perfection prevents. Humans hear sincerity.
Audience nudge when you invite. Do you prefer short windows or open-ended hangs? Comment below. Your style might help another learner choose a kinder approach.
Final micro role play. Co-working chat deepens. Thanks for the lunch tip. Want to check the Thursday open mic? I'll go for the first set. You can join or wave later.
They say sure. I'll grab 2 seats 10 minutes early. If it's loud, we'll move to the hallway between songs. Planning comfort keeps the night friendly for sensitive ears.
Graceful declines matter. If you need to leave, try. Thanks for tonight. I'm heading out. Message me your favorite song from the set. Exits that invite tiny follow-ups keep threads alive.
Let's bridge forward. You've invited kindly, chosen safe windows and honored rhythms. Now we'll swap contacts and follow up like humans, clear, light, appreciative, and never spammy. Okay, we've warmed up conversations. Now comes the delicate part, swapping contacts without weirdness. Breathe, smile through your voice, and keep every step optional, light, and crystal clear.
Start with context, so it feels purposeful. You can say, I'll be at the Saturday market. Should we swap numbers? Just for logistics. I'll message once with time and spot.
That once promise calms nerves. It says, I won't blow up your phone. If they hesitate, soften gently, no worries at all. I can also post details on the community board.
Platform choice matters by country. Ask, are you on WhatsApp, Line, or Telegram? What do people usually use here? Follow their lead. You're respecting local habits, not importing your own.
Micro role play. Thanks for the cafe tip. Would it be okay to exchange contacts for next week's poetry night? I'll send one reminder Friday. Neighbor, sure. Perfect. I'll keep it short.
If they suggest social media, mirror it. Great, let's connect on Instagram. I'll send a quick hello with Thursday's event link. Clarity prevents awkward double messaging later.
Safety compass. Keep first meetups public, bright, and simple. You can add, I prefer group hangs for the first time. Is the library foyer or market entrance okay for you?
If they prefer email, honor that. Marvelous. I'll share a tiny note with time, place, and a map. Subject line. Saturday market hello. Short, friendly, searchable later.
Voice tone tip, let your request float, not push. Could we swap contacts for directions? I'll only ping once. The only once lands like a hug for privacy.
Audience question, what contact method feels friendliest in your city and why? Phone, WhatsApp, Line, Instagram, email. Type your city and your pick. Help travelers land softly where you live.
Now the follow-up message, human not robotic. Thank them first, anchor a detail, confirm the plan, and offer an easy out. You're building comfort, not contracts.
Sample text. Thanks again for the noodle shop tip. Still smiling about the owner's bell? I'll be at Lantern Alley Saturday, 9. Totally fine if you're busy. Wishing you a calm weekend.
Notice the rhythm, gratitude, sensory memory, logistics, gentle exit. That mix communicates warmth and maturity. Your words feel like a friendly breeze, not a calendar alert screaming.
If you invited a group, keep it transparent. Message reads, 2 friends joining. We'll wander 20 minutes. Then peel off. Meet at Northgate Clock. Look for the blue cap.
Confirm expectations. Also, I'll take one photo of the mural for memories. If you prefer no photos, just say. Consent language transforms follow-ups into care rather than performative hype.
If plans change, own it quickly. Tiny message. Quick change, rain expected. I'll still swing by for 10 minutes. Totally okay to skip. Let's try a drier day next week.
Voice notes can add warmth if the culture allows. Keep it crisp 15 seconds, smile audible, names correct. Your pronunciation is a small gift wrapped in courage.
Managing multiple connections. Label contacts with context Aunt May dumplings, or Lantern Alley runner. Memory aids prevent awkward, who are you again moments. Respect begins with remembering people properly.
After an event, send a gratitude loop. Thank you for the spice stall tip. The earlier crowd was kinder than noon. Learned new chili words. Hope your afternoon stayed peaceful.
Invitation reopeners should feel feather light. If you enjoyed the market, I'm checking the Riverside Open Mic Thursday. You could join for the first set. No worries either way.
When someone doesn't reply, breathe, wait a day or two, then close gently, sending good vibes your way. I'll stop bugging you, maybe paths cross at the weekend market.
Turning a shared moment into a thread. Drop a tiny callback, hear that street violin tonight. You mentioned jazz. This alley blends both. If you pass by, I'll wave.
Protect your energy with boundaries. Love the chat. I'm offline evenings. If you message after 8, I'll reply next morning. Clear rhythms keep friendships sustainable, not frantic.
Group safety trick. Suggest public meetups first. I'll be with 2 friends. We'll stay near the mural wall. Swing by for hellos. Groups reduce pressure and increase comfort for everyone.
Audience prompt: what follow-up message sounds friendly in your culture? Share exact wording with your city. Your phrasing might become someone's confidence this weekend.
Handling a crowded thread. Move logistics to one message. Saturday, 9, Northgate, blue cap. After that, silence. Too many pings drain goodwill. Brevity is social oxygen.
If a plan feels wobbly, offer alternatives. If it rains, I'll be at the library reading nook. If it's sunny, the mural lane. I'll confirm at 8:30 with one message.
When exchanging contacts in formal spaces, keep it discreet. Would a quick email be better than a phone number here? I can send a short note tonight. Your choice. No pressure.
Consent check with photos again. Mind if I tag you in the market picture? Zero pressure if not. Respecting comfort levels makes friendship bloom faster than any filter or frame.
If someone over-messages, respond kindly but firmly. Thanks for the enthusiasm. I prefer fewer notifications. Let's keep plans in one thread. You've taught a boundary without starting a storm.
Micro role play, post-event text, you. Thanks for joining Lantern Alley. Those lantern shadows were gorgeous. Next week I'll try. The early crowd seemed calmer than sunset. You're welcome if schedules align.
Escalation done right. Rather than bigger plans, suggest another small window. I'll stop by for 15 minutes. If you're around, say hi. Micro-invitations feel like stepping stones, not cliffs.
Mismatched expectations happen. If someone expects daily chat, reset gently. I'm slow on messages. Prefer quick coordination before events. Grateful for your patience. Warmth plus clarity equals durability.
Switching platforms. If Instagram DMs get messy, ask, could we move this to WhatsApp? Just for event details. I reply better there. One channel keeps things tidy and respectful.
If you cancel, honor their time. Thank you for understanding. To make up for it, here's a map of quiet corners I discovered. Generosity softens disappointment and keeps bridges intact.
Navigating professional social blends. After co-working mixers, you can say, I'll send my portfolio link and the open mic time. You decide if we separate work chat from hangout chat. Choice is kindness.
During festivals, clarity beats excitement. Meet at the Eastgate water fountain, 20 minutes, then disperse. High-energy scenes need guardrails, otherwise friendships drown in noise and confusion.
If someone ghosted, Don't chase. Leave a respectful final note. Thanks for your earlier tips. Wishing you a smooth week. Doors stay unlocked without you standing there knocking forever.
Gratitude beyond words. Sometimes share a tiny gift song link, local article, hand-drawn corner map, thoughtful breadcrumbs. Say, I noticed what you love, and I care enough to reflect it back.
For language learners, acknowledge limits. My texting is slower in English. Thank you for patience. Humility invites patience in return. Everyone relaxes when perfection exits the stage.
Micro roleplay, number swap live. You, here's mine, I'll text, Lantern Alley Saturday 9, local got it. You, if plans shift I'll send one update. If we miss, no stress at all.
After 2 or 3 light successes, you can suggest a standing rhythm. First, Saturdays at 9 by the mural. Open invite. Building a gentle tradition anchors friendships without heavy commitments.
Audience nudge group chats or individual DMs, which grows friendships faster in your city. Drop your answer with a sentence we could borrow. Your wisdom travels farther than a plane ticket.
Transition time. You've exchanged contacts kindly, followed up with clarity, and protected boundaries. Now let's scale up. Discover groups, events, and traditions that turn acquaintances into a supportive local network.
Let's widen the circle gently. Acquaintances become community when you show up where locals gather. Classes, hobby clubs, morning runs, language exchanges, open mics, volunteer shifts, neighborhood cleanups.
Think logistics first. You could ask, which days are best for beginners? How early should I arrive? Is there a regulars table? Questions like these unlock community rhythms fast.
Picture a pottery class. You whisper, hey, I'm Emily. Is there a starter wheel? When do people usually chat, before or after? Tiny questions open doors without derailing focus.
At running clubs, go early. Ask the organizer, where do new runners usually warm up? Earlier crowd calmer than the late sprint group. Choosing a pace saves your lungs and friendships.
Language exchanges can buzz. You might ask, how do partners usually rotate? Every 15 minutes or by topic? Setting expectations protects shy hearts while keeping conversations delightful and balanced.
Volunteer events bloom with clarity. You could say, where should beginners start? Trash pickup or sorting? Who coordinates supplies? Simple structure helps newcomers contribute without hovering awkwardly.
Audience nudge, where do regulars meet in your town? Cafe corner, park bench, temple courtyard, library steps. Tell us your city and the exact spot. Your breadcrumbs guide travelers beautifully.
Open mics are social gold. Arrive early, greet the host, and ask, when is sign-up less chaotic? Who usually hangs afterwards? Those who linger often become gentle anchors.
Community classes vary in vibe. Ask the teacher, which session is friendlier than Thursday evenings? I prefer laughter over intensity. Naming preferences politely helps them point you wisely.
Boundaries keep social energy sustainable. Try, I love meeting people, but I'm offline after 8. Mornings work better. Expressing availability prevents disappointments and unnecessary ping storms later.
Let's play a friendly debate. Spontaneous mingling versus planned meetups. I adore serendipity. Random street music led me to friends. Surprise feels electric, like the city winking at you.
I'll defend planned meetups. Predictability supports introverts. Knowing who, where, when reduces anxiety. Planned rhythms are kinder than chasing magic every night and burning your social battery.
Counterpoint, spontaneous moments reveal authentic local colors. Unplanned tea with market aunties taught me phrases no textbook, even whispered. Openness invites culture to step forward confidently.
Fair. Yet planning respects others' calendars. You could say, Saturday morning sketch group, park fountain, 20 minutes, then disperse. Small commitments avoid time sinkholes and keep friendships buoyant.
Okay, synthesis, leave room for miracles inside light plans. Show up early, chat with whoever smiles, then wander with someone curious. Flexibility wraps structure like a soft scarf.
Micro roleplay, hobby club, you. Hi, I'm mapping neighborhood art. Which meetup is calmer than Friday? Organizer. Wednesday lunch, you. Great. I'll drop by for 20 minutes. Thanks for pointing me kindly.
Music lovers thrive in listening parties. You might ask, is there a vinyl night? Who curates? When's the conversation segment? Structured sharing beats, shouting opinions over blasting speakers.
Churches, temples, and mosques often host community meals. Ask respectfully, are visitors welcome? What's the best way to participate? Offering to help with cleanup leaves strong, humble footprints.
Cafe tip jars sometimes fund neighborhood events. Baristas know everything. Ask softly. Any local reading circle. When do regulars gather? I prefer afternoons, calmer than the evening rush.
Comparatives guide smart choices. The library workshop is cheaper and more relaxed than the downtown studio. The Tuesday group is friendlier than Thursday. Use comparisons to match mood and wallet.
Introvert strategy: arrive early. Greet the host, learn one name, then breathe. Early minutes are quiet, doorways still open. Once crowds swell, conversations harden like freshly baked crust.
Extrovert strategy: float kindly. Gather names with context. Say, Mina, salsa teacher, Ken, river sketcher. Later messages feel personal, not generic. Remembering details is social jazz, not spreadsheets.
Kindness, boundary language. I'll join next time. Today I'm resting. Save me a story. Declining respectfully teaches your circle to value your yes as real currency.
Audience question: group chat or individual DMs. What grows friendships faster in your city? Share one sentence we could borrow. Your local wisdom could be someone's courage tomorrow.
Market walks turn magical with mini missions. Mission: find the crunchiest scallion pancake, you ask. Who usually flips the best? Which stall is friendlier than the corner one? Locals light up.
Co-working spaces seek bulletin boards. Ask, which events help newcomers connect without hard selling? Many cities run skill shares, lunchtime brainstorms, evening lightning talks, low stakes, high warmth.
Neighborhood sports are underrated. Try a pickup badminton hour. Ask, when do beginners gather? Who brings extra rackets? Borrowing gear reduces barriers and signals you're eager, not entitled.
If group energy spikes, step aside kindly. This is a lot for me. I'll take 5 outside. I'll rejoin for the last round. Pacing protects presence.
Parenting groups, dog parks, plant swaps, micro-communities welcome consistent hellos. Ask, where do regulars post updates? Bulletin board, WhatsApp line. Follow the river of information, not your assumptions.
Cultural curiosity with humility. You might say, I'm learning greetings. Is a nod or small bow usual here? How do people usually thank organizers? Learning rituals is linguistic hospitality.
After events, gratitude alchemy. Thanks for the ukulele circle. That slower strum pattern soothed me. I'll bring cookies next week. Appreciation grows deeper roots than any business card ever could.
Build gentle traditions. First Saturdays, mural lane sketch, open invite, you'll miss some months. Rhythm beats perfection. People remember places where time feels soft and welcoming.
Resource sharing makes you valuable. Publish a simple map. Quiet corners, friendly stalls, best water refills. Post it in the group. Generosity travels faster than self-promotion, always.
Watch for overcommitting. If 3 groups pull you, choose one. Quality beats quantity. You can say, I'm focusing on Wednesday's exchange. I'll drop by others next month. Stewardship over sampling.
Micro roleplay, open mic. Host, signups at 7. You, perfect, I'll arrive earlier than the rush. After, do people hang at the courtyard? Host, yes, you, lovely. I'll say hello briefly.
When conflict surfaces, double-booked meetups, use transparent kindness. I promise pottery tonight. I'll swing by the reading circle next week. Thanks for understanding. People trust calendars that match words.
Empower yourself with a leaving ritual. I'm heading out, thank you. What's one thing I should try before next time? Advice exchanged becomes a bridge to your return.
If someone monopolizes your attention, redirect politely. I'm going to mingle a bit and meet newcomers. Glad we chatted. I'll wave later. Boundaries keep the room welcoming, not lopsided.
Seasonal anchors stabilize networks. Monthly cleanups, spring festivals, autumn harvest nights. Ask organizers, how can newcomers contribute meaningfully? Tying your presence to seasons tells a longer, kinder story.
Don't underestimate micro-volunteering. 15-minute roles, greeters, water refills, sign-in helpers create instant purpose. Purpose smooths nerves and builds recognition without grand commitments.
For language practice, propose themed walk signs, menus, murals. You can ask, would Wednesday lunchtime work? Earlier calmer than evening. We'll keep it 30 minutes. Curiosity plus boundaries equals courage.
Sharing transport details helps inclusion. I'm taking the 7:40 bus. Seats near the back usually open. Join if convenient. Practical kindness beats inspirational quotes all day.
Empower shy listeners. Script one line, hi, I'm new. Where do regulars sit? Deliver it with a soft smile. Then pause. Let the room answer. You've already done the brave part.
Celebrate tiny wins publicly. In group chat, thank the 2 people who welcomed you. Mention one delightful detail. Specific gratitude builds culture faster than any rule sheet.
Okay, deep breath. We've mapped where to find locals, how to join gently, how to protect energy, and how to leave room for miracles. Next, confidence tools and shareable lines.
We'll gather portable phrases, polish follow-ups, and craft one viral sentence you can post tonight. Keep your curiosity close. Your city is kinder than it looks when you first arrive.
All right, friends, we're rounding the corner. Take a breath with me. Confidence grows when your words carry kindness, clarity, and a little sparkle. Let's pocket phrases you can use tonight.
Quick recap. So your brain smiles openers that travel well, gentle follow-ups, light invitations, clear boundaries, all stitched together with curiosity. Nothing fancy, just consistent, human rhythm.
Confidence isn't loud, it's warm. Try this tone in your body. Relaxed shoulders, softer pace, tiny smile you feel, not force. Your voice becomes a friendly doorway.
And structure helps nerves. Think 3 beats: appreciation, question, bridge. Appreciation greases the hinges. Question opens the door. Bridge invites a step together without pressure.
Example: at a food stall, loved your sesame noodles. What's a good time to avoid the line? If you're around Saturday, I'll swing by earlier than lunch.
Then hear the order. Appreciation first, then a clear, answerable question, then a soft bridge forward. You could swap details depending on their mood, your time, the scene's speed.
When the answer is helpful, mirror gratitude. Amazing, thank you. I'll try the morning crowd. Tiny echoing builds trust. It says, I heard you, and I value your map.
Opinions matter. Start gently so locals feel respected. I think the river market feels calmer than downtown. What do you think? Acknowledging uncertainty invites generous corrections without bruised egos.
Sometimes you'll want advice super fast. Try, quick question. Where do regulars hang after class? Your speed is honest. Your kindness, quick question keeps it polite, not abrupt.
Modals soften edges. You could show me the right exit. You might know a quieter cafe. We could trade recommendations. Could and might invite collaboration instead of demanding directions.
Moving from small talk to shared plans. Try, would you like to join us Saturday? Absolutely okay if you're busy. No, pressure language signals respect and makes yes feel safer.
If schedules collide, offer alternatives with comparatives. Wednesday works better than Friday for me, earlier quieter than late. Choices prove you're flexible, not fixated. Flexibility smells like friendship.
Okay, let's polish a pocket full of openers you can mix tonight. What's a good place to hear live music without shouting? How early should I arrive? Who usually goes there?
More tools. Where do people usually hang after work? Could you recommend a weekend market that's friendlier than the tourist one? When's the best time to try the bakery?
Now, invitations that feel like sunlight. I'm heading to the language exchange. 30 minutes, low pressure. You can join for the first round. Totally fine if not.
Follow-ups should breathe. Thanks for the bookstore tip. I'll stop by Friday around 6. If the line's wild, I'll bail and try morning. Wishing you a smooth week.
Texting tone check. Read your message out loud softly. If it sounds like a robot, add one warm detail. The jasmine smell, the street musicians, the cat guarding the door.
Shareable memory hooks help people remember you kindly. The blue cap by the north gate, the doodle you send, the brief voice note with names pronounced carefully.
Questions for you? Community, what opener sounds most natural in your city, and why? Drop a one-line example with your town. Your wisdom becomes someone's courage this weekend.
If anxiety spikes, shrink the mission. One smile, one question, one thank you. Micro. Goals build momentum. Consistency beats charisma. Charisma grows later. Watered by tiny, repeatable wins.
Time for a mini role play. Picture a crowded bus stop. I'll try an intro. Then Brian layers a follow-up. Listen for the appreciation, question, and bridge.
Ready when you are. Let the scene hum, rain tapping, headlights blinking. Your voice should ride calm like an umbrella, not a megaphone.
Hello, I'm new around here. That bakery bag smells amazing. What's a good time to avoid the croissant stampede? I'm thinking tomorrow. Morning's kinder than lunch, right?
Perfect. Then you add, if you happen to go, I'll wave from the corner bench. No pressure. Enjoy your pastries either way. You've built a door without pushing.
Workshop this with us in comments. Name your city, your opener, and the place you'll try it. We'll cheer, and maybe someone nearby joins you for tea.
Boundaries recap. Because sustainability matters. I reply slower in evenings. I prefer short threads for planning. Thanks for understanding. Strong boundaries protect gentle curiosity from burning out.
And if someone oversteps, hold steady. Hey, I like fewer notifications. Let's keep plans in one message. You stay kind while steering the ship back to calm waters.
Now the confidence loops show up. Ask small, appreciate, follow up once, rest, repeat. Repetition carves paths in your brain and the city. Both begin to welcome you back.
Reminders for pronunciation clarity. Land your question words cleanly. What, where, when. Breathe between clauses. Your pauses are bridges, not awkwardness. Slow is kind when meaning matters.
If English feels heavy some days, anchor with simple frames. Thanks for the tip. When is the best time? Where do regulars meet? Could I join briefly?
Celebrate missteps. I once said beach instead of peach. People laughed kindly, and then we ate fruit. Your mistakes can become invitations, not embarrassments, if you smile at them.
Audience nudge what follow-up line feels friendly where you live. Share the exact sentence. We'll read them on air next episode and try them in our own cities.
Building a personal ritual helps. I carry tiny thank you notes. When someone helps, I scribble a line. Loved your directions to the mural. Your kindness made the evening brighter.
Digital rituals too. After events, post one gratitude in the group. Be specific. Your appreciation becomes community glue. Glue outlasts hype every day of the week.
Okay, our toolkit's packed. Let's craft a single, memorable sentence you can share. Something honest, kind, and brave. Breathe with me. Here comes your pocket courage.
Try this viral line. A city becomes a friend the moment you ask it a gentle question. Short, true, portable. Post it, quote it, live it tonight.
I feel that. The city answering with people's names, tiny directions, secret bakeries. You ask softly, it answers generously. That's the whole magic of networking with locals.
Closing moves. Pick one place, one time, one line. Example. Wednesday, 6, neighborhood market. What's a good stall for first-timers? Then send one friendly follow-up. Then rest.
Early CTA before we hug goodbye. Like, share, and subscribe if this helped. Your clicks help more learners find courage. Comment your city and the line you'll try tonight.
Final quick prompts. Group chats or DMs. Which grows friendships faster where you live? Where do regulars actually meet? What opener earns smiles? Not side-eye. On your streets.
If you try one thing this week, make it this: ask a gentle question, then listen like a host. You'll feel the room soften. That softness becomes community.
Remember our rhythm: appreciation, question, bridge. Keep your boundaries polite and your invitations light. You'll gather names, places, tiny maps. Maps become belonging over time.
All right, friends, hearts steady. Your city is more welcoming than your fears. Take your line, take your breath, go meet the people who make places feel like home.
And when something beautiful happens, post it in the comments. We learn from your streets too. Until next time, keep curiosity warm and your questions gentle. See you out there.